What is going on, everybody? This is Soccer Junkie, and today I'm bringing you my review of the first Manchester derby of the season. Now, Gaël Clichy started for the injured Kolarov at the left back position. He got injured right before the game in the warm-ups. Manchester United started the game very bright, showing their intent to win the game, to go forward and really put the pressure on Manchester City defense. One thing I didn't like was the fact that Wayne Rooney and others were giving the ball away way too easily when there was no real pressure on them for some reason. David De Gea was forced to make a first save of the game after a great shot from Sergio Aguero. He found a little bit of space on the right side of the penalty box, and unfortunately for Manchester United, De Gea was able to save his attempt. Later on, Adnan Januzay had a first chance for Manchester United when his shot was a bit wide. It was a great piece of play from United, going straight through the middle. I thought Fellaini had a lot of space in that first half, and at least in the beginning of the first half, a lot of space in the middle where he just, I don't know if it was the Manchester City setup or whatnot, but he had a lot of space in the middle of the pitch and was easily found by his teammate. It was a really bright start to the game by both teams. A lot of pace, a lot of intent, a lot of, that desire to win the game, go forward, put some pressure on the defense. Although I gotta say, United did look that little bit better, Manchester United were really in control of the game in the first portion of the first half. They really busted around. They had more possession and they were attacking more often, with a little more purpose. Sergio Aguero looked by far the best player for Manchester City on the pitch. I mean, there was not even close who is the second person. I mean, he was that much better than everybody else today. David De Gea had to make two saves in a row, one from Jesus Navas. It was very close range, and the second one even closer when Sergio Aguero and David De Gea basically collided. They were right in front of each other. Great save from David De Gea. David De Gea looks to be in form this season. He's really put up some great performances so far, and really this is very nice to see as a Manchester United fan. Now, United defense were looking very shaky for me, especially the Valencia. He was not playing very well as a right back. Obviously that's not his position, so it makes sense that he would struggle, and a lot of times United defense would get exposed. Jovetic would stay up front for Man City and they would create 2-on-2 opportunities. Chris Smalling got sent off in the 38th minute of the match after a very poor and stupid foul on James Milner. He should not have gone down and with the whole sliding tackle. Just don't do it, man. Just don't do it. And before that, he got a yellow card on Joe Hart when he was basically just blocking him from clearing the ball forward, getting their attack started. So it was really stupid decision after stupid decision for Chris Smalling. Deserves to get a red card in my opinion. So there's no doubt about that. And this moment changed the game very much. It just changed the whole complexion of the game dramatically. It was no longer that same even keel game where both teams attacking, both teams in control, both teams have a lot of chances to win. From that point on, it became City's game to lose. Now, after Chris Smalling picked up a red card, Michael Carrick came on for Adnan Januzay to make his season Premier League debut for Manchester United this season. It was very nice to see Michael Carrick in. He was playing as the role of a centre back, pairing up with Marcos Rojo. And Manchester City, like you would expect, were in total control from that point on in the first half. Now, Manchester City were in total control at the beginning of the second half. They were putting a lot of pressure on United defense. Unfortunately for Manchester United, Marcos Rojo picked up what appears to be a serious injury and had to be replaced by Paddy McNair in the beginning of the second half, putting even more pressure on this United defense, who are now starting nine different center back pairings this season. It did not take long for Manchester City to go ahead in this game when Aguero put the ball in the net after a great pass from Gaël Clichy. The ball was about to go off and he provided that cross and Aguero put the ball in the net. No problem for Aguero at that particular moment. David De Gea had to make an excellent save from a shot from Jovetic. It was a great save from David De Gea, but United completely gave the game away when Chris Smalling got sent off. From that point on, as a United fan, I thought we had very minimum chances of actually winning this game. Playing 10 on 11, especially against Man City, is not healthy. Now, Manchester United were able to get a few, minutes of sustained pressure on Man City. It was, there was a great piece of play by Robin van Persie, when he picked up a ball on that right side of the pitch, dribbled past a few players, took a shot on goal, and forced Joe Hart to make a save. It was really nice to see that Manchester United did not give up after going down a man and actually, you know, try to get something from this game. It was really, that character did not exist last season under David Moyes, not at all in my opinion. And as a matter of fact, the team looked much more confident today than they did throughout the whole of last season. I thought Luke Shaw had a very good game playing in the defense. The only thing is that he got exposed by sort of his teammates, you know, the way things were going, but really individually he played very well today. Really nice to see. Wayne Rooney made a superb run forward. He just dribbled in the middle, through the defense, and really should have taken a shot himself, but for some reason he decided to go ahead and pass the ball. The ball found its way to Di Maria eventually, who hit the ball, you know, he was going in the far corner and he was forcing Joe Hart to make a save. But you know, for me, Wayne Rooney should have taken a shot on goal. I know it was with the weaker foot, but at the same time, you gotta take a shot when, you know, it was a brilliant opportunity for Wayne Rooney after doing all that hard work. Should have taken a shot in my opinion, but unfortunately James Wilson came on for Van Persie to make his Manchester derby debut, and he did fairly well since coming on. I thought at the end of the game, United were in total control and really could have equalized. You know, Fellaini had an opportunity to tie the game, but unfortunately his header did not go in the net and went wide. Yaya Toure had multiple chances to completely put the game away, scored that second goal for City, give them a lot of you know, breathing space, but he didn't. And that put a lot of pressure on United, on the City defense to really seize the game out, which they did. But at the same time, for the last sort of you know, 7-8 minutes or so, maybe 10 minutes of the game, he was completely in Manchester United's hands. They were going forward, they're putting more pressure on the City defense. You know, that, for me, that should never happen. When the team goes down one man, especially so early, what City should have done, they should have attacked and tried to get that second goal and even third goal to completely put the game away, but they didn't. And you know, this shows why I don't think Manchester City are going to win this league, because of the things like this. If they cannot put more, you know, pressure on United, score that second goal when they're 10 men, when they're playing with 10 men, it's going to be a struggle for them to win a lot of games and really, you know, get that sort of pressure on Chelsea. I think this season Chelsea is gonna win the league, you know, easy. This has been my review. Please subscribe for more videos. Leave a like to show your support, and peace.